One of the most important issues, and it's related to permitting, is a social license. You know, one of the environmental authorities from CEO.ca, as you mentioned earlier on, made a statement to us, I guess maybe about 6 months ago now, and they said, you know, we're not too concerned about the technical aspects of your environmental licensing procedures, because we know you've done an excellent job on that. The most important one is that you've got to have social license. And I think that's one area where we've ticked every box and done an excellent job, and that you know, the team that we've got down there that's working with the communities and the stakeholders in the region have done an absolutely fabulous job. To date, I think we've done upwards of 80 stakeholder meetings with communities. We have community councils and things that work closely with us.
It's not like your project's sitting on a city, though.
It's sitting on a city, but it's a mining town. It's a population of about 45,000 people.
It's 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And it's 20 minutes away, that's right. And when we started off our social licensing program in November 2012, where we had our first stakeholder meeting, and it was over 100 attended that. It went very smooth, as all of our meetings have to date. So, you know, that gives me a huge amount of confidence in obtaining the permit, because of the fact that we have done our social licensing work, and it's a continuing thing, of course, so well.
You know, 80 stakeholder meetings in the last couple of years is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and I think we could have done a better job of communicating that to the investment market, that the work that we're doing there, because they've done a great job.
What gives you the confidence in that timeline for permitting? I mean, sure, sounds good, the dialogue's good, the stakeholder meetings are happening. What gives a date? How does a date come out of that?
Oh, it's a date that we're aiming for, and we'd really like to hope that we can push it through within that time frame. But it is an unknown.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question about that. And but we have been given the assurances from the environmental authorities that they'll do everything they possibly can to get it done as quickly as they can for us.
So do they have to review your DFS? Is that?
No.
No, they only review the environmental study as it's been submitted, 1,000 pages long.
It's been submitted, right?
That's correct, yes.
And instead of the DFS, what they review is, it's a separate submission. It's a mine plan, PTO it's called in Colombia, and we've submitted that back in November.
So it's in their hands?
Everything's in their hands, yes.
Yeah. So what kind of contribution does the project make to the local economy, royalties to the government? What's in it for them to want them to speed up?
A huge number. I mean, it's 3.2% is the government royalty, plus 33% profits tax.
So.
And the other thing too is that we have assured the communities that we will work with them to develop sustainable projects with them. And another thing too is that we're working very, very closely with the Canadian Embassy in Colombia, who have good budgets to put into sustainable projects for communities, and they've been very, very cooperative with us. And we're at the moment still in the throes of just developing concepts and ideas, but they've given us their full support in terms of developing sustainable projects. So I'm very, very pleased with their attitude. It's been really good.